Who made your clothes? I was faced with that question around 8 years ago. I was mountain biking in Cincinnati, Ohio. I flipped over my bike, landed face first, and I realized two things. I should have wore a helmet that day, number one. Number two, I broke a very expensive pair of sunglasses that I bought 2 days prior. This sent me on a Google rabbit hole researching about sunglasses, which in turn taught me a bit about the textile industry. I learned that a lot of people in the textile industry work very long hours in subpar working conditions like the ones we see on our screen for nothing more than $96 a month. This is caused by an increased rate in production, nearly double over the last 15 years because of people like me. I would replace my wardrobe every 6 months because my shirts would get holes in the elbow, as if my elbows were made of knives. So I was the problem. I didn't know who made my clothes. I thought I was a savvy shopper when I would buy 3 shirts, get a shirt for a penny. I thought I was genius. I didn't know who made my clothes. This is James, and that's Leek. James and his father, who since passed away, started a small CMT shop out of Thailand. They make all my clothes, and they do a really good job at it. And you can see that they're paid very, very well. Leek has on a Chanel pant, shirt, tie combination right now. It's amazing. And the quality that they bring to my brand is outstanding. Now I know who makes my clothes. So besides fighting the disparities that fast fashion has brought into our world and our society, I wanted to also bring opportunities for people from socially and economically disadvantaged communities because I was fortunate. I was fortunate enough to test into a magnet school out of Detroit, Michigan that got me into a great college, that got me a degree that I can actually use in my career. And in that career, I was able to move up rapidly, so much so that I was responsible for $700 million at the age of 26. And this was during a time when the economy was going down. And with my responsibilities, I was able to turn my portfolio around, which increased sales by 35% year over year and market share. That's made me confident to know that I can actually provide a stable working environment for people from socially and economically disadvantaged communities like the one that I came from. The other reason that I'm confident I can do this is my involvement with civil rights for over 7 years, including the Urban League. Because of that, I've got connections with people that can actually help me provide those opportunities for people from those communities. I'm actively doing this. This is shown in my brand, Charlie X Wood. We make the shoes, the bags, the shirts, the pants, everything to make a guy look good and succeed in life. And we're fortunate to be partnered with a few big retailers around Atlanta right now. Bill Holman and M. Park. If you haven't heard of Bill Holman, go check it out. Nancy Holman is a phenomenal woman. She can dress you from head to toe. And Citizen Supply in Ponce City Market. And I got connected with them because of Plywood, which is amazing. So my ask for you guys is stop by those stores, check things out, check out the quality, and get to know the brand a little bit. And if you don't shop at those areas, wherever you shop, talk to the store manager or the business manager. Slide into my DMs and let me know. I'll go visit them and try to get into the store. And if I win the competition today, this will help me actually launch into my 7th and 8th location. And my goal is to be in 60 stores so I can start hiring people from disadvantaged communities. So that's my time.
It's good, you're good. Under time, you were great.
Under time.
That's good. To Eric, you have a question?
I do. Well, first, congratulations to you. I love your whole style, everything, head
Thank
to
you.
toe.
Thank you.
And I love the fact that you said that you want to create a stable environment for people from disadvantaged communities.
Mm-hmm.
I know that if you win this competition today, you have a goal in mind. Can you give a short breakdown of how you plan to implement that, and have you hired anyone now that's working for you?
So right now I'm partnering with people to create my products and the retailers. I have not hired anyone yet because I need to actually give them a stable working condition. I would not want to hire someone today just to tell them 2 months down the road that they no longer have a job. So I did the math. Initially when I first started, it was around 30 stores. And I did it again once I saw the performance for the stores I was in, and I bumped up to 60 stores to actually provide the opportunity.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's give it up. Thank you so much.